Ian Garry. Have you guys been keeping up with the story behind Ian Garry? Because I have. I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to the things of our sport that make it interesting. That bring it a little bit beyond just the hands and the legs and the chokes. The things that build stories. And right now, Ian Garry is in a very unique position. He's in a position where he's benefiting from one of the most used phrases of show business, and that is there's no such thing as bad publicity. Now, when you say that or when you hear that said, there will always be a detractor trying to refute it, saying, okay, well, what if you get publicity for... None of that matters. None of it matters. When you're in a profession where your paycheck and your success is directly linked to the amount of people who are talking about you, there is no such thing as bad publicity. There's negative publicity, but it's all publicity. Your name is in a headline. And Ian Garry has his name in headlines, whether it involves his wife in the book, right? The ex-husband who's a nutritionist, who's Ian Garry's, who might be living... None of that matters, right? The contents don't. The fact that we're all interested in listening matters. The fact that at his next press conference, you'll be tuning in. His next fight, you'll be... Don't lie, right? Let's not selectively misinform each other and pretend that we're not going to watch. And pretend that we're not interested when really we are. Because at the next press conference, he'll be sharing a stage with not only his opponent in Vicente Luque, but also with Colby Covington and Lionel Edwards. And the thing about Lionel Edwards is not only is he the champion of 170, but his name is also in headlines for the first time in years next to Ian Garry's name. What better position can you have than a contender fight on the same card as a champion of the same division, while your name is in the same conversation as that champion, right? It's incredible. He's in a beneficial position, and I don't know that he realizes that. I don't know that Ian Garry is aware that he is winning right now because he's not letting us know. He's on the defensive, and he might be on the defensive during the next press. That doesn't matter. We're interested. I don't like Ian Garry because of things involving Neil Magny, a veteran of the sport, and Ian's disrespect towards Neil. I don't like that. I didn't care for it. That you can strip down to your underwear for 15 minutes, locked in a cage with another man, and the only thing you're allowed to do is fight, and you can still be disrespectful afterwards. I don't get it. I don't like Ian Garry, but I am sitting here in front of you talking about him. And there's no way you can convince me that that's a bad thing.